How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to give you guys a heads up on a major demo that is available right now on the PlayStation Store. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is out this Friday, and we have a launch trailer for that. A new Ace Combat game is said to be in development. And we have another character added to Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, and this one's pretty hilarious. More on that at the end of this video. But first of all, JRPG fans, and any RPG fan, any video game fan, should be of note that Tales of Arise's demo has dropped on the PlayStation Store. It is a free-to-download demo. You can get right into the thick of things, and it does drop you somewhere in the midst of the story. And the game's progress will not obviously carry over to the final game just because of that reason. They're trying to give you an idea of the gameplay, where you guys know JRPGs do sometimes build up into introducing mechanics and things like that. This is a game that I am super excited for, out on September the 10th for the official release. You can play the game a few weeks in advance with this demo version and get a taste of what's to come September. This is a game that I really think has the potential to take Tales of to the next level. Tales of has been a very consistent franchise. Like, Zestiria wasn't all that great, but the rest of them are usually very good to great, but they kind of have carved their audience, and Tales of Arise is the refresh that the franchise has been needing in terms of taking it up a level from a technical standpoint, and also delivering a new style of presentation, and I think Arise is going to be up a lot of people's alley. Even if you've never played a Tales of game, obviously they're not connected. There's sometimes connections, like Berseria and Zestiria were connected, but Tales of Arise is its own standalone story. You can jump into it, and you can have a great time with it. So very excited for this one, and hopefully Bandai Namco will continue the remastering of some of the existing Tales of games. I'd love to have Xillia 1 and 2 easily accessible and not having to drag out my PS3. And Tales of Abyss getting a remake would be pretty cool as well, but that's probably something that is going to happen further down the line. But Tales of Arise out now with the demo version. Next up, Ghost of Tsushima's Director's Cut. A launch trailer has dropped, and I should also know, Ghost of Tsushima, if you guys do not own the game on PlayStation 4 is $29.99 over at Best Buy, meaning you can get the PlayStation 5 version essentially for $60 instead of $70 when you buy the Director's Cut upgrade from the PS4 to the PS5. That is $30. So I would recommend you to take advantage of that. Obviously, the big thing with this Director's Cut is the Iki Island expansion. That is going to be an additional expansion in terms of content, and it's said to be 15 to 20 hours long. Some other improvements included in the PlayStation 5 version: Japanese audio lip syncing, stuff like that, haptic feedback, all that good stuff. It's being uplifted for the PlayStation 5. Ghost of Tsushima was my game of the year of 2020. I thought the game was tremendous, and I am super stoked to check out the Director's Cut. And also should be noted, Ghost of Tsushima Legends is included with Ghost of Tsushima. Obviously, that was free for everyone, and that's available if you have the base game as well. But it's a pretty solid multiplayer component to the game, and it will be seeing a standalone release. If you want it that way, it'll be $20. Probably would just recommend getting the game outright at that point, but hey, you guys, your guys' opinion might vary, but definitely excited for the Director's Cut, and definitely excited to give Ghost of Tsushima another playthrough. I think I'm actually just gonna play through the game again, just because this latter portion of the month, there's not too many games that are going to be taking up all my time, and I think, you know, Ghost of Tsushima was a game that I loved so much that, hey, I'll play through it again, and I'll check out that Iki Island expansion. 60 frames per second is enough reason to go back and play that game again. It's already 60 FPS on PS5, but yeah, to be able to go through the entire game, check out the new expansion, I think that will be a lot of fun. Again, that is due out this coming Friday, August the 20th. $70 PS5 standalone, $60 PS4. Upgrades are varying in price. You guys know the deal with that. Also, a new Ace Combat game is said to be in development with ILCA, with Bandai Namco also working on it. These are the guys that are doing the Idolmaster Starlet season, as well as Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl. It also had a hand in a number of other titles, including cinematics and environment production for Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown, which, by the way, on sale right now on the PlayStation Store for $15. Definitely a good pickup. It is a great action flight title, great soundtrack. Would highly recommend that. These guys also handled graphics co-development for Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, and more. So, nice to see Ace Combat continuing. This is exciting. Obviously, this was announced during the Ace Combat 25th Anniversary retrospective program, and a new Ace Combat title, I think, is awesome, just because while this franchise hasn't been resonating at an extremely high level over here in the West, I still think there's a lot of potential with the franchise going forward, and it seems like there is a consistent level of sales and commercial reception with each outing. So yeah, Ace Combat 7 did relatively well, and I always tout how great that game is. Go buy it, 15 bucks is a great pickup, and hopefully they do solid work with Ace Combat, which I would presume would be a next-gen title, but we'll have to see how that ultimately turns out. A lot of developers aren't too keen on diving right into next-gen exclusive development, and I've noticed that's the case with a lot of the Japanese developers, so we'll see how that turns out, but the game should be pretty good regardless. Lastly, I do want to know, this is more of a funny thing than anything. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania has a new character, and who is that character? It is Kiryu from the Yakuza franchise. The trailer is pretty hilarious. I would just say go watch it. It got a legit LOL from me, and you know, sometimes I'm all here for memes like this, and seeing Kiryu being reduced into Super Monkey Ball form is pretty freaking hilarious. The game is out October the 5th on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, so you can check that out when it does drop. They already announced Sonic as well as Tails in the game, so they are including some iconic Sega characters, so that's kind of interesting. But nevertheless, that is out October the 5th, so you can look forward to that. And that's going to wrap up this one. Guys, even if you never played Tales of, I would highly recommend you to check out the Arise demo. I think this is the title that Bandai Namco is looking to be a gateway point for a lot of people to get into the franchise, and really set the table for the franchise going forward, because while Arise is its own standalone experience, I think this formula is something that they're going to follow in future Tales of titles. I should say Standard Edition is $60 on PS4 and PS5. There is a Deluxe Edition that's $84.99. That includes some travel pack, but they note that there's nothing story related as far as DLC goes, and you get the entire story content in the game because they went that route with Tales of Hysteria, and yeah, people were not all too big on that. Tales of Arise Ultimate Edition is also available at $110, so that's quite expensive for that, but nevertheless, base game, your typical 60 bucks. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, launch trailer drop, game is due out August the 20th, go buy it on Best Buy, the base game for 30 bucks if you want it. If you want to get it a little bit cheaper, now would be a good time to do that, and a new Ace Combat game is in development with ILCA. That should be coming sometime in the future. We'll see if it's a cross-gen game, next-gen, all that good stuff. And Kiryu has been added to Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, one that is quite hilarious, but that's gonna do it for me. Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.